So now we're going to talk about participles and participial phrases. Stay tuned. Let's take a deeper look at these as they can heighten the level of your writing. They can make your writing interesting, add a little flavor to it. Let's start. Let's take a look. So, participles and an ing or ed, depending if it's past or present, they're formed via verb. They modify a noun. Functions as an adjective. Seems like a lot. They're formed from a verb. They modify, which means clarify, a noun, but they function as an adjective. Let's take a look at an example of this. Mr. Person is a lifting machine. So again, let's look at this example a little closer. Mr. Person is a lifting machine. Lifting ends in ing. It is a verb, lift, but it modifies, which means clarifies the noun. Here's the noun. Machine is a thing. But lifting, what kind of machine? A lifting machine. So it modifies the noun. So in essence, it functions as an adjective because it, again, clarifies what kind of machine it is. So Mr. Person is a lifting machine. Makes my writing seem way better with a lot of imagery using that participle. So that's participles. They will enhance your writing, but let's look at something called participial phrases, make it a little more juicy. So, participial phrases is a participle plus other words. So let's look at the example. Lifting for a grueling 2 hours, Mr. Person felt exhausted. Lifting is our participle, ends in the ing, but here's a few other words. For a grueling 2 hours. All of that helps modify Mr. Person, the noun. So lifting for a grueling 2 hours, comma, Mr. Person felt exhausted. We don't need any of this. It just modifies Mr. Person. Just more information about who this guy is, what's going on with him. And so it kind of this whole phrase, this participial phrase, functions as an adjective describing Mr. Person. Again, more descriptive writing will enhance your writing and make your reader. So now with that new information in your brain, go back in your essay and find some nouns or some proper nouns like Mr. Person, for example, and use a participle or participial phrase to modify that noun, to lengthen your sentences, to make them more descriptive, and to make your reader want to read more.